Hi, this is Drew with Daniels Ag Services with your morning report. Markets finished up mixed yesterday with corn and wheat lower while beans were higher. Flip-flop this morning, you got corn and wheat higher while beans are lower on the day. It is WASDE day. We get the latest report out at 11 a.m. this morning. So without further ado, let's grab the whiteboard and take a look at some numbers. Now, if you look at this, I've included a few less numbers than I used to in the past. The board was kind of jumbled up, smaller, harder to read, and you don't want to sit and listen to me talk for 2 minutes about a bunch of numbers. So what I've done is just put a couple of the numbers that I think are the most important for you to take a look at, and then if you want to look at the broad overview, which there are a lot of other numbers that are important that just can't fit on the whiteboard, there will be a copy of the estimates in the Wilkins Ag Wire, and it'll also be on Grain Analyst. We had a little bit of an issue with our website yesterday trying to get it up on Grain Analyst, but that has been fixed, and it will be up there today, so check that out. But for today and what we're going to cover here on the whiteboard, we're just going to look at the 2013-2014 U.S. ending stocks and then the 2014-2015 U.S. ending stocks. So 2013-2014, that's old crop. 2014-2015, that's new crop. New crop is what's going into the ground right now. We're already in the ground and starting to emerge. So with that said, let's go ahead and go over the numbers. The U.S. 2013-2014 ending crop estimate for corn is 1.17 billion bushels. That's versus 1.146 billion bushels in May, so expected to come in a little higher than we had at May. Beans are expected to come in at 127 million bushels. That's versus 130 in May, so expected to drop by about 3 million bushels. And then wheat's expected to come in around 7 million bushels higher from May at 590 million bushels versus 583 in May. So let's take a look over here at new crop, the 2014-2015 U.S. ending crop estimates, ending stocks estimates. Corn is expected to come in at 1.716 billion bushels. That's about 10 billion lower, or 10 million lower than in May. Came in May at 1.726. Beans expected to come in at 319 million bushels versus 330 million bushels, so around 11 million bushels drop from May. And then wheat expected to come in at 552 million bushels, and that's versus 540 in May. So a little bit lower across the board in ending stocks for 2014-2015 versus where we came in at in May. And then as far as the old crop goes, expected to find a little bit in corn and wheat, expected to lose a little bit in beans. So again, that's just covering the U.S. ending stock estimates. If you want to see the global ending stock estimates for both old crop and new crop, wheat production numbers, South American production numbers, all that good stuff, either check out the Wilkins Ag Wire email or go to grainanalyst.com, and it'll all be there for you. Also, one of the things on grainanalyst.com is the USDA real-time update. That's under the free services tab. Just click on that. It'll take you, and at 11 a.m., simply hit refresh on your browser. It'll have all the U.S. numbers there for you for both corn, beans, and wheat. It's a great resource, a lot easier than going to the USDA's website trying to sift through either the PDF or the Excel spreadsheet. We've got a formula built into the website where it automatically pulls that for you. If you do want to see the global and South American numbers and all that good stuff, you will have to go to the USDA website. But for the U.S. stuff, you can go right to the Grain Analyst website and check it out there. So that's all we've got for this morning. I'll be back this afternoon with a post-WASDE Wilkins Ag Wire. That way you can see what happened with the numbers that we got and how the trade reacted. So thanks, and we'll see you later today.
This material is conveyed as a solicitation for entering into a derivatives transaction. This material has been prepared by Daniels Ag Services broker who provides research, market commentary, and trade recommendations as part of his or her solicitation for accounts and solicitation for trades. Daniels Ag Services, its principals, brokers, and employees may trade in derivatives for their own accounts or for the accounts of others. Due to various factors such as risk tolerance, margin requirements, trading objectives, short-term versus long-term strategies, technical versus fundamental market analysis, and other factors, such trading may result in the initiation or liquidation of positions that are different from or contrary to the opinions and recommendations contained therein. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future performance. The risk of loss in trading futures contracts or commodity options can be substantial, and therefore investors should understand the risks involved in taking leveraged positions and must assume responsibility for the risks associated with such investments and for their results. You should carefully consider whether such trading is suitable for you in light of your circumstances and financial resources. You should read the risk disclosure accessed at www.danielsagservices.com. Daniels Ag Services is not affiliated with, nor does it endorse any trading system, newsletter, or similar service. Daniels Ag Services does not guarantee or verify any performance claims made by such systems or services.